If you weren't around when YouTube was first founded, I'm talking the beginning of the website, then you may have missed the incredibly viral video by Asian American Ryan Higa called How to Be Ninja. If you aren't familiar with it, or if you are, this video is an homage to that, but in no way repeating the comedy of that video. This is PP Raven, Phi Plays Raven Episode 1, How to Be a Ninja in Tekken 8. Now, I'm not going to claim in this series that I am the best Raven player. I'm not going to claim that I know the optimal way to play him. Instead, I'm going to play live ranked matches and take you through the ups and downs, the successes and the failures, and hopefully you can learn how to pilot the character through this gameplay. I'm going to narrate what I do, and you'll learn a lot. Hopefully. If you don't care about this preamble I'm going to give about the character, the matches will be timestamped below. You can just watch me try to apply these things. Maybe learn how to counter some Raven stuff. But if you're trying to learn Raven, stick around for a little bit. There are two key things I think you really need to learn as Raven before you get started. There's a mechanic that allows him to go into full crouch instantly. And full crouch is where some of his best moves are available, okay? Full crouch is usually you crouch, hold down, and then you do a move. In this case, full crouch down forward 3+4 is one of his best lows. It's a sweep that goes into stance. All right, so this is a key move. This is important to learn. He also has an incredible While Rising game. While Rising 2 is a counter hit safe launcher. On block, it's only -8, so you can't be punished. This is very spammable, and it's 13 frames fast. He also has a normal hit launcher, so if your opponent isn't mashing and just ducking to counter this, then you can While Rising 1. This is his like foundational fundamental mix-up. But obviously people won't always let you duck in his face, or won't let you duck in their face. So he also has a lot of tricky moves outside of just the full crouch. He can go into back turn where he has some low pokes. If you're really cheeky, he has like a slide that can turn into a combo. Don't ask me how to do that combo. Don't ask me how to do that combo. By the way, if you feel like learning Raven for real, there is America's Best Raven, Hayes, who is a streamer and I believe has YouTube content as well that will actually teach you how to play this character optimally. Me, I'm going to give you the absolute basics to just have fun right away. Okay, so you have your full crouch mix. In order to do instant full crouch, it's down, down, forward, neutral. Down, down, forward, neutral. And what that allows you to do is do stuff like instant full crouch down, forward 3, which is one of his best lows. It allows you to crouch dash into this stance and quickly do this mix-up. And on top of that, it allows you to instantly do While Rising 2. Down, down, forward, neutral 2 is instant While Rising 2. You can literally spam this move like this and find launchers, okay? This is really, really good. Now, once Raven is in heat, for example, off of his Power Crush, forward 1+2, there is a flowchart that I guarantee will carry you, like, through the blue rings, okay? You do running 3-4, it's listed at the bottom of the notes, and then in back turn, you do 2-2-1. If this hasn't hit your opponent by now, so say, for example, they do block it. Let me set Elisa to block. I'm in heat. I do back turn 2-2-1. It's only -3, which means you can still play the game. You could do things like instant crouch down While Rising 2 if they decide to jab. You could backdash out of range and start doing this nonsense again. Raven, once he's in heat, you'll often hear that Raven players will say that he's not that good. But I believe this doesn't come into play until the very high level of Tekken, where defense is really optimized. And you're going to be fighting opponents if you're starting out that do not have that optimized defense, okay? While Rising 1 is 14 frames. Thank you. I'm going to correct my sheet here. There's some punishes listed here, but again, as Raven, I don't think you're going to be defending and blocking very much. You're going to be moving around in back turn, trying to take advantage of his trickiness, trying to threaten this mix-up. And then if you go into back turn where they don't expect it or they try to retaliate, you can always hit down back to get an extended backdash. Puts you in crouch, allows you to do things like this. Instant While Rising 1, okay? Safe moves into BT. Let's check out this section, okay? This low, say they block it. You can always parry with back 1+3 or back 2+4 to save yourself from a punished. Raven has a 1-frame parry. So, Raven will often threaten this low if you don't feel like doing the big sweep, parry to bail yourself out, or start running some offense if they decide to respect it. That should be enough Raven for now. I'm going to start the matchmaking queue. If you jumped here from the timestamp, welcome back, you impatient viewer. I'm kidding. Your time is important, and I appreciate you sticking around to watch regardless. I want to show you kind of this playstyle of just throwing out launchers and heat engagers. These are the main moves I've listed here. The down, down, forward, N is again that instant full crouch technique that gives you While Rising 1, While Standing 2, While Standing, While Rising being synonymous, and then the full crouch sweep. He has other panic buttons. I think 1-2-4 is a really good one, a nice 10-frame panic button. But you kind of want to move around and threaten these moves over and over, built on the fact that your power crush is so long range and good. So I'm going to go into back turn. Okay, he didn't block the string. I'm going to go low. That's not even the right low. I did the wrong low there. So he's mashing, right? He's mashing when I go into back turn. So I can just finish the string. One thing that's important to note as Raven, though, is if you go into back turn, you can't tap back to turn around. You have to switch by either doing a move, doing the parry, or finishing the string. Okay? Anyways, that's not his most effective move. I want to go into this sweep. He blocked it and launched the very first sweep. That tells me that I'm not going to panic there, right? If he's already looking to duck, that's good for me. I don't have to do the launch punishable low. I'm going to do the mid. I tried to do the mid twice and I got counter hit. All of these things just mean you pick a different move from Raven's selection. Okay. I'm in back turn. My heat burst doesn't work. As you can see, there's a bit of a learning curve to the character in terms of like the basic Tekken mechanics because he doesn't behave like an absolutely normal Tekken character. There we go. I got him to duck because I saw that he ducked the first crouch dash sweep. This combo is not optimal. Don't copy that. Heat smash is super long range. He throws a ninja at him and I'm going to poke with down 4. He blocked it. I'm going to jab. Okay. And he happened to make a mistake. Let's keep it up. I think Raven has to play fast. I think he has to be tricky. I think you don't want to pick the same moves over and over again. Maybe I'll go raw stance. Look at that. Another good move I didn't list here is down forward 2. Actually, I did list it there. Down forward 2-3 has that extension. But if you don't finish it, you end up in back turn. And that's what got me this opportunity. Bad wall combo. Let's try it again. Down forward 2 to back turn. And then down back to do this evasive back step. I know he likes ducking, so I'm going to crouch dash in his face and then do the launch. Nice. I actually counter hit him, but... Okay, that combo was bad. I'm going to stand poke because he ducked last time. And he actually ducked my first jab. I just jabbed again. This may seem confusing and fast, and I know it's not the best explanation of like Tekken concepts. He tried to duck, it didn't work. But I really, really, really think this is how Raven is best played. I've seen Ravens play in God of Destruction and use this style. And it's clearly gotten them that far, right? Now, disclaimer again, if you consider yourself someone who wants to take like tournament Tekken very seriously, then I recommend watching Hayes, watching other Raven players who play him at a tournament level against people who are really strong at defending against Raven. Okay? This power crush is just so good. From that distance, nobody's really ready to block at a moment's notice. They might be dashing in or trying to swing at you, especially Brian, who's a long-range player. We won the first game. Let's see if he'll rematch us. TTV Donovan, appreciate you. Hey, TTV in his name, why don't you check out Donovan's channel? That would be really cool. This basic combo is the one I'm sticking with. In the PP series, the PhiPlay series, I try to stick to one combo just to keep things as simple as possible. I think when you're first learning a character, you don't have to learn a bunch of optimized combos. If you like it and it's fun, go ahead. But I don't think it's super optimal. So here I'm just throwing my safe counter hit launcher, seeing what he does after. Throwing my unsafe launcher, and he didn't really punish it. So I'm kind of chilling. In stance for free. He ducked. Oh, but I didn't catch him in time. Okay, there's a bit of stuttering. We're going to ignore that. Nice. 1-2 and down 4. That low I'm doing is down 4. I didn't write it in this list, but it's a good enough low that I would definitely recommend checking it out. And this full crouch down forward 3 low. Let's try some of that. Oh, wow. Automatically went underneath. Something that's really cheap about Raven is his crouch dash stance will just accidentally go under things you didn't mean to go under. And if your opponent complains about that, you laugh at them. 1-2-4 as a counter hit. I'm going to slide. That's 3+4 from back turn. That's dropping the combo in a classic PhiDX fashion. Frame 1 parry. I'm out of there. Down forward 2-3. Nice. He missed the punish. I'm going to power crush. And it happened to hit. Let's do our flowchart. And he just ducked. That was the running 3-4 here in this heat section down here. I'm going to try to get into heat and enforce that again. Let's try it. 1+2 to heat engage. No luck. Forward 1+2. He blocked. Nice. Okay, we got it. Let's do the flowchart. Running 3-4, 2-2-1. He mashed. Okay, I'm going to try it again. 2-2-1. He mashed again. Forward 4 is our wall tornado. Heat smash. Hit him on the ground. And this, to me, is how Raven succeeds a lot in the online ladder, which most players are playing at. I just got him to Clishem. This is my first day playing him. This is around game 17 or 18. And I don't say that to brag or gas myself up. It's more that people really don't know the matchup. He has a lot of tricky moves. He has a lot of tricky setups. And it's to your benefit to start out using them and just have some fun playing the character. Is this going to give you good fundamentals? Honestly, no. I'm going to be 100% real with you. It will not. But in my opinion, it's good to push a character as far as they can go with what's fun, what feels good, and then use your own motivation to push the fundamentals later. You can check out, again, Hayes Tekken. I'm going to play one more match. Hayes Tekken is good. Pina from Japan is obviously good. I don't know if he's consistently playing Raven. Go Attack is also super good. Raven doesn't have that many players, so there's going to be a lot of the same resources. But learn as much as you can about the character. Fight players who are better than you, who know the Raven defense, if you want to push this character. But if you're just trying to log on and be a ninja, just do your moves. They don't know what you're doing. Sidestep, down forward 2, 3. Okay, he didn't duck it, right? I mashed. I traded. I'm going to try the Power Crush. Look, it just happened to work. Let's do our flowchart again. Running 3, 4, 2, 2, 1. He blocked it. I'm -3. I ducked that. That's some nerdy Tekken defense. And I don't know the perfect combo here. I'm just going to do the standard combo I listed there. I'm going to fake dash at him and then throw my ninja. No luck. Power Crush. One more hit. I'm not going to greed for a big... Oh, I greeded. I mashed. I said I wasn't going to greed and I mashed. I was going to say I wasn't going to greed for a low. And I tried to down jab him. And he frame trapped me, which was really good. And you might notice if you're a fan of my channel and you watch other stuff, I'm not really talking about frame traps outside of that flowchart. Because I really have not seen a lot of Ravens do it. I got whiff punished. Good patience from Kung Lao Cubano. Let's keep it going. Down 4. Maybe I'll play some down back 2, 1. Okay, I need to not stay back turn there. He's respecting the down back 2 string, so maybe I'll just do down back 2, low poke. Down back 2. He poked back this time. That's punishable. Not like that, though. Nice whiff punish with forward, forward 3. Oh, the combo doesn't work like that. Okay. Play some jabs to try to control him. Down back 2, 1. Down back 2, 1. He can't parry that because it's an elbow. Law can't... Okay. Oh, toe kick. Law can't parry elbows, so that's a crucial advantage Raven has. I'm going to try my While Rising 2. Oh, see, this is a really dumb part of Raven. I was trying to do my instant full crouch While Rising 2, and it has a built-in auto low parry. I'm not teabagging. I'm messing up my full crouch input. Now, you'll notice Law did down 2, 3 multiple times, so I need to be a bit more patient after he puts me in a block string. Oh. 1, 2, 4. Counter hit string. Hellfire. Nice. Got the max value out of my heat gauge there. I don't have my setup anymore, but I have this. I'm going to slide. There we go. That is the full crouch 3 plus 4, 4. Automatically goes into Soul Zone. I hit Soul Zone 4 as the low. Okay, this is not a good combo. But it worked. Back 2, 4, 2 is a great ender and combo extender with the tornado. Down 4. Oh, Raven can't sidewalk that. I need to duck that. That's part of the law drill in my beginner playlist. I definitely recommend checking that out. Hellfire, you can't parry that. Okay, I'm going to try sweeping again. And I beat him out of the heat smash. Nice. And then he tried to side roll. People don't know the defense against that, which is forward roll usually. So I'll play one more match because this is going quicker than I expected. Oh, wait, it's the first of 2. I'll play one more match and I want to... Never mind. I want to talk about how do you counter this? How do you play around Raven? So I adopted this style from watching a lot of online players who will just do While Rising 2, duck While Rising 2 again to beat a jab. While Rising 2, if you duck, they'll do this. They crouch dash in your face. If you try to block the sweep, they launch you with the mid, right? So how do you deal with this? There's a few ways. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. When you are fighting Raven, you have to consider the fact that if he's mixing you up in your face, he's crouching, so he's hittable, right? But if you try too hard to aggress into him, he has that back turn, down back input to get that big back step. He has forward 1 plus 2, the giant power crush, like big range. So you need to be conscious of pushing the offense when he's crouching in your face, but not forcing it from a distance. I'm fighting a Clive. Clive loves to attack from a distance. Let's see if I can really abuse the forward 1 plus 2 here. I whiffed completely and he whiff punished me. That was actually a beautiful whiff punish. But because Clive has long range moves, the Raven player can be expected to use the long range power crush to contest him at that range. I'm going to fight up close a bit because it's in my advantage. I'm going to get sidestep 2-1 heat dashed and nearly die. And back from the perspective of a Raven player, against Clive, it's hard to force your mix-up because Clive, again, has these giant hitboxes. So you do have to play a little more patient. I want to go into heat. Down forward 1-4 is a great heat string because the clone is safe. The clone is usually minus 14 if it's purple, but it's only minus 3 if it's golden, which is in heat. So down forward 1-4 becomes a nice mid poke string. That's not safe. Oh, but Raven can't launch that with down forward 2. He has to use forward 4. Okay. I haven't used the wall ender in my combo list yet, so I should do that. He whiffed. Nice combo, PhiDX. Power crush. Low poke. He sidestepped it. Okay, so that low is kind of linear. A little scary. Okay, that was back 3. I didn't mean to do that. Frame 1 parry. Safe low. Now, if they block that low, you can input his frame 1 parry and be safe. I may have mentioned that already. But that's a crucial thing that makes Raven really obnoxious to fight if you don't know the matchup. Now, obviously, don't do the parry if the low hits. That doesn't make sense. Nice whiff punish on my back turn whiff. What you want to do from the back turn stance is his built-in moves. I just did his generic down 4 from back turn. That's not what we want. So I'll show you. We'll do this. We'll do back turn 4-1, and that can go into soul zone as well. Back turn 4-1, hold down, and you can do a mix-up. Now, I haven't mentioned his soul zone stance very much because, to be honest, there's not very many interesting options, in my opinion. He has 4, which is a low, 2, which is a mid, and then if you want to go into back turn, you can use his 3 as a mid. I've listed them down below at the bottom of these notes. Let's see if he'll rematch me, and maybe I'll try to apply some of that. So off of this full crouch low, you have these various options here. Let's take a look at them. All right, I've talked about the back turn parry. Look at the second one here. Back turn low into down back for this big back step. Super good. And it's a counter hit knockdown. So if he tries to attack me, I'm going to mid here. See, he ducked actually. If he tries to attack me back, I can evade most options that most characters have. And there's the counter hit launch with While Rising 2. One of Raven's best tools. Heat burst at the wall. I'm going to do jab, down back 2, 1, 2. Huge damage. One more poke, mid. And if they try to interrupt the down forward 1, they get hit by the clone. I'm going to try this 1+2. Okay, got sidestep. Nice whip punish. Ow. Okay, again, Clive's a bit of a threat at range, so I'm going to do this power crush. Let's do the heat flow chart. 2, 2, 1. Nice. He mashed in the middle of it. Flow chart. 2, 2, 1. Nice. He mashed in the middle of it. I'm going to sweep him. I'm going to heat smash. I'm going to go mid with the stance. 1, 2. That's it. Maybe this isn't very informative. Maybe you're struggling to figure out why what I'm doing is working for no reason. To be honest, when I fight Raven players that are like really high ranked on the ladder, I get a similar sense. I genuinely, yes, they are used to defending against certain characters, but you will see, like, they're used to defending against certain characters, they're used to the mechanics of Tekken, but really it does feel like they're often throwing out moves. And I really think that's such an effective strategy with the character until the highest level of play. While Rising 2. Okay. I mashed in between a string. That's uninterruptible. Let me play from a distance again and try this forward 1+2 power crush. There's a punish there that I missed. There we go. Oh, the second hit traded with me. That's unlucky. Okay. Bottom. Let's do the heat flow chart. Okay, he blocked it. I'm safe, so I don't have to do anything. Like, mash there. That was a mistake. Punish this. Let's do the heat flow chart one more time. I'll do a back turn low into low again. Nice. And Raven gets a combo there, but I messed up. The counter hit Soul Zone 4 combo I've actually listed second here. So definitely practice your combos. Definitely practice your instant full crouch. And get comfortable with this move list. Don't do the same thing too many times, okay? I think these kind of capture a lot of Raven gameplay that will just succeed for you, okay? Again, instant full crouch is down, down, forward, neutral. So if you look at my input history on the left here, down, down, forward, neutral, and then hit your button. And that gives you instant while rising. For a full crouch low out of it, you have to wait a little bit. You see he's going to slide a bit and then go into this crouching animation. Let him do that a little bit, where he like wiggles forward. And if you don't know, Raven has a unique wave dash. I don't think this is the perfect way to do this input. But if you do down, down, forward, down multiple times, he does what's called the Pina step. And I think better Raven players can do it faster, more accurately. But This gives you really quick access to not only the sweep, but to the while rising 1. Usually just 2 is enough. You do 2, and then they'll react to what you're doing. So just 2 Pina dashes, and then the mid or the low. And then remember, it has the built-in auto low parry. So they're going to have to clip you with the mid. You can always just stand block. That's my first episode of PP Raven. Let me know if that was helpful for you. I never hope to make people feel bad when I say just throw out moves or I got to a certain rank this quickly. But I want to assert that sometimes Tekken is simpler than we make it. I am known for overcomplicating things. And in this particular case, I think if a character is that simple, it's worth exploring why it's so successful that quickly. Okay? And again, I will link below better Raven players to actually study if you want to get really serious, like tournament ready with this character. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you got anything to say, leave an emoji. That helps me a ton. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.